All right, everybody. This is that video I was telling you about. All right. This is the chassis from the old Wings of Champion. Well, this is the old Wings of Champions that I'm going to tear apart, get rid of this chassis. The reason why, if you see right here, see how it's supposed to be held on like that, of course, the spring. This one is not. It's broke, okay? So we're going to take everything off it, and we're going to put it in this chassis right here. All right. Now, as you know, where the battery's unhooked, so but we still got to take everything apart. So let's start. Flip it over. First thing we're going to do is unscrew this battery holder that I made to hold the battery backing on, so it never comes off. All right. Okay. Let me take that off. All right. Put it in here. All right. Take the battery back off, just like that. And then take the battery out. So I usually like to reach up here. There's that hole right there. Push my finger through, pop it out. All right, just like so. Voila. Just like that, battery's out. All right. Now, flip her back over. Now what we want to do, have the battery safely out and unconnected. We're going to unhook the motor. So, grab a hold of it and just pull them apart, just like so. All right. I got to get my side cutters. All right. Get my side cutters, and then I gotta, I do that because I got a zip tie for the ESC. Unsnap that. Take that old one off. Pull that out. Now, if you remember correctly, I've been using a double-sided tape to tape the on-off switches on. So I've got to pry that off. All right. Set that over there. Now I got to unhook the receiver, which is also zip tied on, and so snap that. Get rid of that. Have to put a new one on it. Okay. Now we're gonna do unhook the servo. All right. I'll just go ahead and leave the ESC connected to it though. All right. Now take the battery. I've got that zip tied too. All right. Boom. Not the battery, the motor, I'm sorry. Okay, that's unhooked. Now, we don't actually have to take the motor nut out. What we're going to do, all right, flip this over. We need two screws on the bottom, right here on each side. We're going to unscrew them, okay? Take these out. Okay? Just like so. I'm doing this in real time so you can see exactly how long it takes. It's going to take me a little longer than normal. I'm also explaining it to you. All right. So, all right, them four are out. Now, as you see on this one, okay, both these Nerf bars have another screw right here, okay? They go into the part that slides the rear end in. So we'll unhook those, all right? Sorry about that. And unscrew that. Take that screw right out. And we'll do the other side. Unscrew that one real quick. Tell you one thing, I put a bunch of stuff up back here, hoping to make this room soundproof. As you can hear in the background, it didn't really work that well. But que sera, sera. Now, since we got to take the Nerf bars off anyway, normally just to replace the back end, I wouldn't do this. But there's a screw here and a screw here for the Nerf bars, okay? Plus on the inside, these ones here though, just got to loosen them up so you can slide it up, all right? And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. These ones you don't really have to take, well, now we have to take them out because we're replacing it, all right? But usually if you got to move the Nerf bar, you want to just replace the Nerf bar, you don't have to take them out, okay? Because the Nerf bar will slide pretty much over it and in. So, but, all right, them are out. Now what? Okay, what I'll do, if you flip it back over, I'll just loosen this just a little bit on both sides. Okay, maybe. Okay. Now all you got to do, lift them up, boom, push them down, and boom. There's your Nerf bars, all right? So we'll take those, set them off to the side. All right, now grab my little multi-size wrench tool. We got to take the struts off, all right? Get these out of the way right now, so they're not in the way of the view, all right? Which are these right here, all right? As you see, it's got a screw with a little washer or nut on both ends, okay? I'm gonna say washer. I don't know why I was gonna say washer, but all right. I'll take them off real quick. But so we know where they are when we take them off, all right? Put the nut right back on it, okay? Just a little bit like that. Put it over there. Then we do the same thing with this one. All right. Screw that one in there. All right, yeah, it's all right. It's not soundproof. You know what we're gonna do? Slide, like I'm sliding these out. All right. See these two things? They slide straight out. All right. See how that one's sliding? Now this one's gonna be a little bit harder. So you take your little screwdriver, see that little thing right there? Just a little bit. Pry just a little bit each way. Boom, 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 boom. You know, just get them loosened. They'll get dirt and that in them. All right, and just kind of wiggle it out. Voila. All right. And pop this down. All right. It can be kind of a butt too. Sometimes it can be a pain. There we go. Just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's being a butt. Not always are they this hard. They can get kind of cramped in. There. Okay, we are out. Now, get them two things off right now. Now, this is off. I'm not going to put anything back together yet. All right? I'm going to take everything apart first. All right? Now, normally I would. Actually, I'm just going to do it like I normally would. Okay, this is off now. All right? So, let's do this. Let's put this back together. All right? All right. Now on these, get them started just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. That we got room to bend a little. Still got room to bend a little bit. Okay. Make sure that this is, this part here is down. The motor's towards would be. Well, the motor will be down, but it'll be up because that'll be the top. Okay. So don't let that confuse you. All right. Get them lined up. Same little circle, get them into that back, pop back into there, and then push it back in. Boom. Okay. Now we want to put these screws back in the bottom. All right. Don't worry about the order of these screws. All these screws I've taken out, except for the ones that I put of course, the ones that had the nuts on them, they're all the same screws, exactly. It's one thing I like about these two, they're all pretty much interchangeable. The screws in that, they're almost always all the same. So, Tighten them down. All right, there's two. Somebody took my good screwdriver. I had to go get another one. I don't know what happened to my good one that fits these perfectly. Okay. Now, on this strut, all right, you're going to want to do, put these up in there. Boom. This one up in there. Sometimes there'll be a butt to go back in. So let me get this side in real quick. Get this one's in. Well, pretty much in. Hold on. Maybe in a butt for some reason. I don't understand why. There. Okay. Not always as easy as it looks. It's nothing complicated. It's just sometimes, you know, stuff don't always go as planned. There'll be a little wrinkle here and there. But, a little ingenuity, it can be done. Even when it's hard. Even when it gives you a hard time, it can still be done. All right. Now this one, I'm going to have to wiggle in and out because I don't want to. I don't know why. There we go. Just have sub on it sometimes. Okay, let's see if I might have it through there enough. I don't think I do, but I might. Shit. It should be through there, so I don't understand why it's not. Okay, sad. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt. I don't like it when it's a pain in the butt, but honestly, I'm kind of glad it is being a pain in the butt. Because it's going to shows you that it's not going to be as easy as you think all the time. There. Use the screwdriver. Just a little bit of pressure through there. All right. Now you don't. Now put them back together. You can also do it with your finger if you want at first. All right. Just got to get them tight, not super tight. You still want them to have a little play in them. Okay. So. All right. Now that's done. Now let's go ahead and pop these three for right back through. All right. All right. Now the back end's back on. All right. Not so bad. Now for the front end, right? Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to start with, got to flip it over. Okay. You got to take this right here off and take the front bumper off. And then we can take, well, this, we don't have to have it off to take this, but it's a lot easier to get this off first and then get these off, and then you can just, so that's what we'll do. Because we got to replace it all anyway. Get the front bumper off, just 3 screws. There's 1. 2. And 3. And there's your bumper. All right. Now, for the A-arm, I don't know what you want to call it. I can't remember what you call it, but it holds your A-arms down. All right. There's 3 screws in that too. Also works as a skid plate, actually. and that would just pretty much pop right off. Voila, see? It's your little skid plate, okay? And now your A-arms, the front end, will pop, take it, pull it straight out like that. Okay, it goes in into that end. All right, now, what you gotta do is unhook them from here. Okay, you see the little plastic knuckles, all right? So hold on a second. Trusty. Now to fix these things, honestly, this thing I use for these little pliers and the side cutters is actually a jewelry set to do jewelry with, all right? All you gotta do is pop them off the bearings real quick. It ain't all that hard usually. All right. All right. Now, this one already came apart. It was broken. But normally, what I have to do, what I gotta do on that one is I gotta take that screw out to get it apart from the sock. All right, get the sock apart. So, that's what we're gonna do. I gotta have my small screwdriver set, which, yeah, this one should work. Okay, hold on. I am going to pause for a minute because I got to get my smaller screwdriver set. I believe it's out in the other room.